Hello everyone, this is Mohammed Usman and I'm here with the ICP-2 explanation. So we have three tags. So in tags one, we have to write the program in which the program get the input from the customer. Input is height in inches and it takes the input into a list and then convert these height in inches into the centimeters in a separate list. And here we have to use the interactive loop. So we need to ask the user if they need more data or not. So here I created the variable more data with the string yes. So this is my initial condition. Then I just use the while loop in which it will keep check. So the logic is here. If the variable or if the character at zero position is y, which is yes, then it will continue this loop. Otherwise, it will jump out of the loop. Okay, so this is my variable customer in which I'm taking integer input, number of the customers. So I'm just asking how many customers are there. And then I created the L1 as a list element. And then I just using a for loop. So what it does, the range function, it will take I in range customer. So how many customers there? It will run the for loop that time in range. So for example, 3. So it will start from 0 to n minus 1. I mean 0 to 2. So L1 append. So I'm just appending whatever I'm getting from the user into this list. This is called appending. So I'm taking in a float. Input type is float. So because inches height can be in decimal. Then I'm getting height of customer, and this is the formatting from lecture 1, in which I'm using I plus 1. So what will happen if I don't use I plus 1? It will say height of customer 0. That I don't want. I want customer height 1. That's why I'm just adding plus 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1. This is my output with the list. This is the empty array. Then for x in L1, so whatever it is stored in L1, it will run the loop that time. So I'm also doing the same, appending every whatever I'm just calculating into the output variable. And this is the formula. 1 inches is equal to 2.54 centimeters. So every time x is multiplied by 2.54, hence converting inches into centimeter. Then it will say, do you have more data? This is the input, and this is in a string format by default. So if I say yes, then it will go there and check the condition over here. If it is yes, then it will repeat. Then it will print the output from the last input. Then it will go and repeat the process again and again until if I give the input no. So let's run this program and see. So it's a number of customer. I would say 3. So it will have height of customer 1. So I would say 12. Then I would say 13. Then I would say 10. And now it's asking. So for example, if I say yes. So it again saying enter the number of customers. Now I said if it is yes, first character is yes, it will start from again from the start. So it converted the inches into centimeter. Now I would say 2, 10, 11. Now this time I would say no. So it will come out from the loop and it will exit the code with the output. So this is the tags 1, and tags 2 is 2. Basically, there is tags 1 and 2 in tags 2. So in tags 1, there's a program which takes 2 strings, first and last name, and we need to pass these first name, last name into the function that is called full name, and it will return us the full name using by concatenating first name and last name. So let's try run this. So now it is asking my first name over here. I would say Muhammad, and my last name is Usman. Now what it will do, it will call this function full name with two arguments, first name and last name, and it will come over here with two arguments and concatenate my first name and last name. So now it return me my full name. The second task, which is task B, we need to write a function string alternative that return every other character in full name. So for example, whatever I give, it has to return other every other character. Let me show you that this is our sample word. Good eb name. Now it didn't go VNN. Oh, how is performed? So remember, I use here two semicolon two. So what is doing? It will take two steps every time. So this is the main function, and this is my defining function, which is string alternative. It will come here. It will ask you to please enter the name. Then it will call this function using str, and also I'm printing, so it will print. Then it will come here. So what is semicolon 2? So as I said, start from the beginning and take every two steps. So it will start from the beginning. It will take two steps. So one step, two step. This is the second step. Then it will take two step more. Skip the D and space. It will print space. Then E, and then yeah, it will take two steps after space. So one step at E and second step at V. So it will print V. Then two steps, one step or at E and second step at N. So it will print N. Then it will again take two steps, first step and second step N. Then it will take again two steps, one step and second. So remember, it will print only the character at second step, not at the first step. That's why I use here two. So this is my second text. Okay, and now text 3. So text 3. So the text 3 is reading a file, reading a ICP-2.txt file in readable mode, and printing out the word counts, how many words. Like for example, this is my input file, Python course, deep learning course. This is a 2-line code text file. So Python is appearing only one time, course appearing 2 times, deep and learning appearing only one time. So we need to show this in a programming manner. So I use the open keyword, open function. I open this in readable form, and there are lines. I'm reading the line by line file. Then splitting the words. That is called tokenization. And then after tokenization, this is the words dot count W. This is the function we have, built-in function for W in words. So this is whatever the words in this just counted. This is counting the frequency basically. And then for X in list, zip is used to combine two lists. Then words and words count. So for example, words and word count, whatever you're getting the frequency. And I'm saving the file in output.txt. A mean appending. So whatever it reading line by line, it appending in output.txt. Just like we did in previous tags, appending each time, each iteration in the variable. And I'm printing whatever in the X. So Python appear once time, course appear 2 times, deep learning and course it also repair. So it is so what is doing, it is repeating the line. So course 2 time, course to deep 1 time, learning 1 time, Python 1 time. So this is all about ICP-2. Or hope I let me show you output file, which is raw. This is the output file because I have run this programs multiple times to it's appending each output every time on in the output.txt file. So I hope I made every technical points clear. If you have any question, please feel free to leave the comment in my YouTube channel. Thank you so much.